Hey everybody, the Not Quite Reverend Ron Peterson here doing another emergency sermon. Emergency sermons was something I actually started last week and wasn't really planning on doing anymore. But the idea was that if something comes up in the news or political cycles, I would do a quick sermon on it, unplanned, just to look at it through a spiritual lens. This time, surprise, surprise, it's on mass shootings. Who'd have expected more of those to happen in the United States, right? This one's going to be a two-parter. I'm going to set it up with this one, look at the actual spirituality of it next time around. Concerning mass shootings, in the United States, there's two approaches to it. Two political approaches. Democrats and progressives say the problem is that there are too many guns and easy access to high-capacity, rapid-fire weaponry. Republicans and conservatives say no, it's evil people and people suffering from mental illness that are committing the acts, right? Democrats and progressives say, yeah, but you know what? Other countries have evil people and folks suffering from mental illness as well, but no mass shootings. Look at Canada, look at New Zealand, look at Australia. Look at any other country except the United States, right? It's the guns, okay? Democrats have a tendency to take the Occam's razor philosophical approach to the argument. That is the most likely solution, and explanation is the simplest one. Why is this called Occam's razor? Because like a razor, it shaves away the extraneous assumptions and material. Occam's razor can be summed up in a six-word saying. Hear hoofbeats? Think horses. Not zebras, okay? Like, imagine you're out west with a buddy and you hear all these thunderous hoofbeats coming towards you, and you say, "Oh my goodness, there must be a herd of horses coming our way." And your buddy says, "Oh no, it could be zebras too." And you say, "Why would it be zebras? We're out west. There's tons of horses out here." And they say, "Well, you know what? There's also tons of ranchers out here, rich ranchers. Maybe one of them wanted some exotic animals, so they decided to buy a herd of zebras to start it. And now those zebras were loaded into a tractor trailer, and it's being shipped here. But all of a sudden, it jackknifed and it fell over, and the doors busted open, and now all the zebras escaped, and they're running this way." They say, "Hey, you know what? I hadn't thought of that. There's just one problem with that." And your buddy says, "What would that be?" And you say, "It's insane." That is an idiotic argument, right? This is, why would you even think that? And the buddy says, "Yeah, but you got to admit it is a possibility." And you say, "Yeah, like maybe that much at best." And he says, "Yeah, but it's still a possibility. So I win. It's zebras." Okay. No, that's insane. Concerning guns, liberals, Democrats say ban high-capacity, rapid-fire weaponry from public availability, and you'll cut down on murders. And then all of a sudden, right-wingers come up and say, "Oh yeah, well, what's next? Then what? Maybe ban cars because they could just switch to cars and run people over, or ban knives because they could stab people. They could go on a stabbing spree and use both hands, and they'd be really, really fast. They can massacre people that way." So essentially, they're trying to complicate a rather simple argument. Yo, dude, horses, not zebras. How many mass stabbings or how many mass vehicle slaughters have you seen in countries that have banned the high-capacity, rapid-fire weapons? There's an old saying, the devil is in the details. The more details, the more places for the devil to hide, right? And that's what the specious arguments to justify high-capacity, rapid-fire weapons is meant to do. So keep it simple. And by the way, maybe take these arguments to your legislators, either via email or phone call, or just showing up at their offices with mass amounts of people. Use the simplest approach in discussing with legislators, especially Republican ones who carry the water for the NRA, and ask them questions like, how has American society benefited from these high-capacity, rapid-fire weapons that are so easily available to the public? What good things has having their availability done for us? How has it made our lives better or safer or freer, right? Bonus points, by the way, if you can convince countries that have banned these weapons that they'd be better off by removing those bans, how it would be better for them to follow our example than for us to follow theirs. And by the way, keep it simple. Just show us how the benefits outweigh the detriments for all of us, okay? And guess what? If those legislators can't do it, then it's your turn to keep it simple. Vote them out. Okay, that's all I got. See you next time.